Hi guys, and welcome to this video. So what are we going to be talking about in today's video? We're going to be talking about how exactly to declutter your mind. Okay, that's when your mind is racing and your crown chakra is off balance, or you just have a lot of thoughts. Maybe you're having anxiety. Maybe you went through a situation that just has your mind just chatting a lot, um, and you want to basically declutter it. You want to, in a sense, start from a blank page. You want to quiet those thoughts, or you want to really take the time to just get back into like a zen kind of moment. So yeah, there are a lot of there's a lot of ways to do this, as far as like, going ahead and doing like Reiki or access bar. But how do you do this without using those practices? How do you really like declutter your mind in a more practical way, um, other than the practical way of actually getting healing done um, on your aura and on your actual like energy? So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about how we're gonna do that. So the first way you're gonna do it is basically you have to unplug. You're going to have to really unplug. And when I say unplug, I mean from social media, I mean from, um, music, even. If you're sitting back and you're listening to peaceful, like music, that's cool. You can do that. You can get away with doing that. But what I'm talking about is actual music with like lyrics in it. Because when you are trying to unplug, you are trying to have complete silence, really. Because when your mind is busy downloading information and receiving information, right? Information going back and forth. That is the internet. But what happens when you overindulge in all that information is your mind is cluttered. So, what better way to declutter your mind than to actually sit there and unplug from all of those things? And if you find that after you unplug from all of those things, you end up craving those things. You want to go back on Instagram, or you want to go back on Facebook, or you want to go back on um, YouTube, or all these social media sites. That actually shows that, it shows that you need to be in more control of your mind, because there's cravings there. And you can get addicted to these things. So, especially in a time like this, when we're going through a lot right now, where we're going through a crisis, a real crisis around the world, um, you want to take a day, right, to literally turn off the phone. If you can, turn off the music, turn off everything, and unplug from social media, and unplug from all these different sites, because what we're trying to do is get the mind quiet and silent. Okay, it's always going to be talking, because your thoughts are going to come up, all that stuff. However, you don't want to be taking information in. You want to stand by and just kind of settle and let that, and just kind of listen to your own inner voice. So that's the first step. The first step would be to unplug. Take a day or two to unplug from distractions that will cause your mind to actually go out and try to receive information. Okay, so you want to treat it just like a computer, basically. Now, the second step to decluttering your mind is going to be to, of course, isolate yourself. And the reason why isolating yourself is so important is because Isolation leaves you alone, right? Isolation means that you don't have an attachment to other people. So that's less distractions. You're by yourself. And when you're by yourself, you're really able to tap into what your thoughts are. And you're really able to tap into how you are feeling and how you are doing and how you are acting and what affects you good and what affects you wrong. Being alone can really help declutter your mind. What's going to end up happening is you're just going to be left with your own thoughts. It's going to be very quiet. And if your mind's racing and racing and racing and racing and racing and racing, it might annoy you so much that you will make it stop. But if you were to continue being on social media and searching so much outside for information to feed your mind, you wouldn't be getting rid of any information. You wouldn't be starting off from a blank page. Okay? So that's the second step. The second step would be to go ahead and isolate yourself so it's just you, your thoughts, and you facing what you have going on in your head and you challenging yourself to listen to your thoughts. So the third step is going to be meditating. Okay? What it's coming down to is you getting really close and personal to your mind. It's about cutting off all distractions. That way you can really sit there and declutter on your own. Declutter all the busyness that you have going on. When there's too much busyness, when there's too much activity going on in the mind, you need to be still. So there needs to be stillness and there needs to be quiet. So how can you achieve decluttering your mind and quieting your mind and starting from a blank page is through meditation. You know? It's like you being locked inside a cell by yourself, no technology, no distractions, just your thoughts. And you have a decision to make. Are you going to let your thoughts take over? Are you going to let your emotions take over? Or are you going to choose to feel a certain way? Are you going to gain control back and choose to think a certain way? You know, it's hard. It is absolutely hard. Meditation is hard. You know, it's difficult to just sit there and literally think about nothing. You know, you're not going to be able to stop thinking, you know, but you are going to be able to declutter the mess. You are going to be able to take out the trash. You are going to be able to say, wow, I'm thinking a lot about this specific issue, or I'm thinking a lot about this person, or I'm thinking a lot about, you know what, I spend a lot of time thinking about this and that and that. I wonder why. You might actually come to self-realization. You might actually come to awareness with certain behaviors and certain habits and certain things that were making your mind clutter in the first place. Obsessive thoughts and obsessive addictions and all these things, because you go within. So that's 3 easy steps on how to declutter your mind. And like I said, you can do other things that will really actually take the clutter out of your head and just really renew your hard drive, your computer that you have going on up here, like access bars, you know, Reiki. You can do all these different healing things to kind of just set you back. But what's better than manually doing it yourself? How much growth do you get when you actually decide to sit there in complete silence and listen to your thoughts and try to gain control and come out of that meditative state happy and know that you were the one that did that? Not the social media, not the Instagram, not your headphones, not music, but you did it. And it's very beneficial because it also allows you to understand the power that you have within you to achieve things without looking for outside support. It allows you to understand what supporting on yourself, what self-support really means and self-love really means. And through all three of these steps, there's growth, there's healing, there's realization, there's wisdom, there's heightened spirituality, there's heightened sense of being, sense of knowing. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'm going to be making more videos, so don't forget to leave a comment down below and tell me exactly, if you're having any synchronicities, if there's any videos that you want to watch, that you want to hear me do that I have experience with or that I've seen or that I can just help you with, because that's what I like to do and that's what I'm here for. And if I can assist you in that, I'll make a video about it. If I can't, then I will ask for guidance, and I will personally ask for me to get guidance so I could be able to make a video about that, and knowledge so I could be able to make a video about that. I also want to let you guys know that I will be making videos a little bit more frequently, if not once a week. I'm going to be trying to make videos twice a week so you guys can get more content. And with that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to drop a comment on what video you want to see next. So I hope those 3 steps were good for you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.